Hi guys, good morning and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, and in today's video I will be doing my film review, my spoiler-filled film review for the new Ghostbusters, which I saw last night and it was really good and I really liked it. And before I keep talking on for too long, of course, please be warned that this will be full of big spoilers. So if you've not seen Ghostbusters yet, A, go see it. It's worth your time. It's a lot of fun. B, if you haven't seen it, I'm going to be ruining the movie for you flat out because I will be discussing in depth a lot of spoilers. So consider yourselves warned. Once you are caught up, once you have seen it, come on back and give this film review a watch and a listen. I think you'll like what you hear. So you have been warned. I am discussing spoilers in 5, 4, 3, 2, now. Oh, it was really good. It was really good. Really funny. It does not deserve all of the backlash and hatred that it's been getting since before the first trailer even hit. I mean, people were already bitching about it when it was in production. We saw set photos of the gals in the Ghostbusters uniforms and everything. I mean, Jesus, people, lighten up. It's just a movie. Your childhood is not going to be defiled or ruined by a reboot. I mean, it doesn't change the original at all. I mean, if you don't like this movie, okay, fine, I get that. But don't hate it for the wrong reasons. It's just the backlash and the hatred is just completely unnecessary. And quite frankly, there's been enough hatred going around in the world lately that we don't need any more of it. So don't take it out on any movies, okay? But anyway, my point is that I think big Ghostbusters fans will get a big kick out of it. I think they'll enjoy it. I've talked to a couple of hardcore fans I work with at work, and they said they were looking forward to it. They didn't have a single problem with all of the Ghostbusters being women. They thought the trailers looked funny, and I can't wait to hear what they have to say about the movie because hopefully they'll all see it this weekend. But I really enjoyed it. Oh my god, Kate McKinnon and Chris Hemsworth were like the two funniest people in the movie. Granted, everybody was hilarious, but the ones who made me laugh the hardest was Kate McKinnon and Chris Hemsworth. I was so taken aback by how funny Chris Hemsworth could be, and I should have remembered that he is funny because I saw the Vacation remake from last summer, and he was hilarious in that, and he didn't even have to try that hard to be funny. And you know what the greatest thing about this role that he did, he just played stupid. I mean, playing stupid is really funny, especially when it's coming from a guy like Chris Hemsworth, who's usually our handsome leading man type. He was a big, goofy, dumbass receptionist. Oh, God, he was funny. And, I mean, the whole cast was great, but him and Kate McKinnon, who played my favorite, she is now my favorite Ghostbuster of the new Ghostbusters, Holtzman. She was my top. She was my top favorite. She was my absolute favorite of the four new ladies. I absolutely loved her. I thought she was hilarious. I loved her inventions and her little contraptions that she created for catching ghosts. She was like the combination of the crazy one and the scientific smart one as well, the technologically smart one as well. So it was like a mixture of crazy and tech smart as well, and I loved it. The whole cast was great. So really funny lines and moments. There's some great banter between Kristen Wiig and Melissa McCarthy, both of whom are very funny ladies. I think if you go to this movie, and even if you're not a Ghostbusters fan, if you're a fan of the movie Bridesmaids, Kristen Wiig and Melissa McCarthy and Paul Feig, you're gonna like this movie. Guarantee right there. People who are fans of Kristen Wiig and Melissa McCarthy, Paul Feig, people who see this movie are going to like it if you enjoy the three names I just mentioned. They are all very good in it. It was a very good movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it very much. I had a big smile on my face. I loved the cameos from Bill Murray as the skeptical, I want to disprove the existence of ghost scientists in the brief cameo. Dan Aykroyd as a taxi driver, of course, quoting the famous I ain't afraid of no ghost line. I also loved how they threw in bits and pieces of the original song and then the remix as well. And the remix was kind of catchy. It was pretty cool as well. And of course, I was hoping to see both Ernie Hudson and Sigourney Weaver make cameos, and sure enough, that was towards the end. And of course, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Leslie Jones's uncle, of course, it's going to be Ernie Hudson. That is hilarious. I love that. And then Sigourney Weaver as the mentor to Holtzman was also quite funny. And oh my God, Annie Potts, from who was Janine in the original movie. It was hilarious seeing her as the hotel clerk. I loved it. I also liked. I liked the plot. I thought it was interesting. Yes, it was another apocalyptic situation, but I liked, I liked how the villain started off weak, but then like grew over the course of the movie into a bigger, scarier, nastier villain. I also love seeing Slimer back at it. I love seeing Slimer. He was always one of my favorite ghosts, and how he's driving Ecto-1 around with his Slimer girlfriend or whatever, and I thought that was hilarious. Highlights for me were mostly the scenes involving Holtzman being nutty, and then when she's fighting ghosts hand to hand with her new ghost pistols, when she's like, "Ooh, I almost forgot about my new toys," and then the music's playing the. I love that part where she's fighting ghosts hand to hand. I also loved a lot of their new gadgets and weapons, thanks to Holtzman and the other ladies that were created by this new team. And I just loved how they kept to the good old proton packs, but they added a lot of new stuff as well, which was very, very cool. I could see how some people are going to have a problem with this movie. I mean, yeah, you could call it a remake of the original, but we can't exactly blame the director on that one, because let's face it, if you want to blame anybody, blame the industry. It's just the way Hollywood is now. It's reboots, remakes, prequels, sequels, whatnot. But it works because it makes money and people still are attracted to them. And I really hope people go see this movie. I thought it was very funny, and I think it has a very, very promising potential for a new franchise, like one or two more movies. Because, of course, if you stay to the very, very end in that post-credits teaser, as Patty is listening to the white noise, or whatever it was, the noise that can only be picked up on a recorder, she says, "What's Zool?" Like, keep hearing this voice say Zool. I was like, ooh, like, could Zool and Gozer be returning as well? Who knows? But it's a very exciting, it's a very intriguing, exciting idea that there could be a sequel. But for now, let's enjoy this movie, because it was really funny, really good. I mean, parts of it felt a bit slow and a bit dragged out for a few moments here and there, but overall a very, very good film. Very much recommended. I think Ghostbusters fans will enjoy it. Fans of Kristen Wiig, Melissa McCarthy, Paul Feig, and if you also love Chris Hemsworth, God, he is funny in it. So is Kate McKinnon. Leslie Jones is hilarious. I mean, everybody who is in it. Michael McDonald as the manager of the Rock Auditorium place, and the one who screams really loudly, a high-pitched scream. God, he was funny. I love the cameos from the original cast. I thought those were great throwbacks. Also, the golden head statue of Egon in the office in the opening scene. Oh, that was great. I think they did it justice. I thought it was very good, and I hope you guys did too. All right, thank you so much for watching this film review here on the EdWord. Go see Ghostbusters in theaters right now. It's worth your time, and it's a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching this film review here on the EdWord. Don't forget to subscribe to the EdWord for more film reviews like this one. Also, check out my Facebook page in the description down below. I think you'll like what you see. And have a great rest of the weekend, guys. If I don't see you again, see Ghostbusters. It's great. And, of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.